good afternoon. This is Brandon Hamer here. And you'll notice we got a little change of scenery. Typically, we've been doing these in the field. In the office here today, not because we're scared of the weather or anything, but actually for us, we finished up harvested Owner's Acres last night, actually about 8:30. We finished with some milo. We had about 4 acres of some later planted corn. And so all our data is collected, and so then that means it's time to turn our focus to the office. And what you see here is, we've come in, we're working with our yield maps. We definitely encourage you as a grower, as you wrap up harvest, we know the weather's been pretty nice here. Get those yield maps back right away. Work with our guys or get in and make some notes. Well, it's still fresh in your mind of what you saw, what maybe caused some of the issues. Here we know we've talked about last week getting grid samples back. We really encourage you, if you don't have a current grid sample within the last couple years, to make sure we have some fresh data. We're looking at our phosphorus map here and just some of the variability we have going on, and matching that up with our yield information. And then also looking at some of our hybrid and our population information. I'm stripping out some data here, just looking to see what kind of hybrid and population responses we've had. So we definitely encourage you, sometimes this is the work that we put off till January, February. And if that's when you have time, that's great. But make sure you make some notes and look at this stuff right now. We'll be crunching through our data for the next few weeks here, seeing what we learned this year and what we can bring to you for our winter meetings. But with harvest rolling along quickly, if you have some dry fertilizer, if you've been behind because we've been caught by the weather the last couple of years, a great opportunity to get some dry fertilizer spread, get your grid samples up to date, and make a good plan for next year. So we look forward to sitting down with everybody, coming up with a game plan for next year, looking back at this year, see what we can learn. Some of the prominent issues that we're hearing out there that have popped up are some irrigation issues, maybe closing down water too quickly. We're seeing some crowns, some stalk rots pop up in areas, along with some of that disease pressure. Looks to have killed some of these plants early. So we're seeing yields kind of all over the board. Some great success stories, some that have us scratching our head a little bit, and it's important that we get to the bottom of that so we can make a plan for next year. So as you're out there finishing up harvest, we wish you safety again. I know a lot of guys are on the home stretch here, so we're certainly thankful for the great weather we've had and the progress we've made. And as you transition, take a little break, take a deep breath. But we're looking forward to sitting down with you and coming up with a game plan for 2021.